I'm just making this as a quick documentation video in case this disappears. You hear a lot about disinformation. Um, well, this popped up on my YouTube feed. Breaking news: U.S. deploys B-1 heavy bombers on Pacific as Chinese Navy prepares blockade Taiwan. And it was from the channel Divine Justice, which I'd never heard of before. So I was suspicious about that right away. Um, I kind of didn't want to click on it just on the assumption that it would be fake. But I started wondering, all right, better to know than not know in terms of credibility of sourcing. Maybe they'll cite sources, even if it's linking to someone's Twitter feed where they have like a video and they're saying what it is, whatever. Um, but I go in here and it's
has taken note of the Beijing government's pressure and military exercise, advises him for defending the island's sovereignty and the Pacific Air Forces revealed that B-1 Lancer bomber demonstrates the United Coalition.
So generative AI has gotten pretty good, but that doesn't mean every generative AI being used today is the best of the best. And to my ear, the, I guess, sameness of tone makes me think that that's AI generated. It's reasonable quality AI generated voice, but I think it's AI generated. And so I'm looking through. I don't really find anything uh, conclusive in the comments. It seems just a bunch of crap. Anyway, so I go to the actual channel. Let's go to videos. So we have various news-ish or pretending to be news videos here. 3 hours ago, 10 hours ago, 16 hours ago, 21 hours ago, 1 day ago, 1 day ago. That's a real fast pace of putting out 25-minute videos, 18-minute videos, 13-minute videos, 22-minute videos. Like, no one does that. So let's scroll down a bit. Wait a sec. What's this? Cooking videos. So we have provocative, clearly slanted in a specific direction war commentary or conflict commentary, just vomiting out over the past 3 days. It's currently 2 a.m. May 28th. So just vomiting out these videos with a specific slant for the past 3 days. And then there's no videos until 1 month ago. Sorry, I'm not sure if you can make that out. So, yeah, 3 days ago, then 1 month ago. And we have foreign language cooking videos. And that's all the channel is. We're going back a year. Interesting. It's someone who made, this is Turkish, I believe. So let's open up this video that looks like pickled beets, maybe?
Herkese merhaba, kanalıma hoş geldiniz. Bugün sizlerle birlikte
Yeah, Turkish, auto-generated. And the voice, as you'll notice, is a young female voice speaking Turkish.
lahana turşusu yapmak istedim. Bunun için bir adet orta
Oh, okay. It was not beets, it was cabbage.
boy mor lahanaya
Sauerkraut.
ihtiyacımız var.
Yum.
Ben de
So, this poor Turkish lady apparently got her well, I'm not going to make a qualitative judgment on this, but her prolific YouTube cooking channel, as best as I can interpret, probably fished. Because generally speaking, you're not talking about someone hacking into Google servers to take over an account. That's not low hanging fruit. What you're usually talking about with this kind of shit is a phishing attack. Someone will target the owner of the account, try to get them to click on a malicious link, or just social engineer them to giving up the authentication for the account, and then they'll log in, change over the authentication, and steal the account and lock the other person out. That's my interpretation of what most likely happened here, given the Turkish language cooking channel that went offline for a month and then suddenly started spewing out apparently AI assist generated, clearly slanted crap. And I had to be kind of wary about this because, I mean, you look at this and B-1 deploys heavy bombers on Pacific, like for the recent Taiwanese uh, invasion simulation exercise that China did. Uh, this makes me think, oh, hey, the U.S. Supported Taiwan by flying bombers. That sounds great. I didn't think we did that. But I hadn't heard anything of that from any credible sources. I went to Reuters. I looked for anything at all regarding a U.S. active military posturing that was in direct response to this, and I wasn't seeing it. It doesn't mean there wasn't anything, but reputable sources will often take time to verify stuff. So this is kind of, at an extreme level, leaning towards the kind of slant that I might want to believe. Like, Ukrainians found and destroyed Russian S-400 batteries. Okay, yay for the good guys. But you gotta be wary, not just about the stuff that sounds like enemy propaganda. You gotta be wary about the stuff you want to believe even more, because that's the stuff you'll be susceptible to. And you don't know what kind of narrative that kind of thing is intended to lead you towards as kind of a gentle first step to getting you to believe in a gradual false narrative. But yeah, this is a pretty clear example of an untrustworthy source that I had never heard of before. And it's a hacked account. So this kind of stuff is out there. And a lot of it is just polluting signal to noise. By that I mean signal would be legitimate sources of information. YouTube channels that are legitimately trustworthy. We're talking about in the YouTube ecosystem. And noise would be anything from idiots with a platform who are just incorrect about stuff or extraordinarily biased, on like the far innocent end of noise to the other end of noise where it's like an attack on the information infrastructure of a nation to flood a whole spectrum of just incorrect information to get you to not be able to believe anything you see, hear, or read, or to guide you down a specific path of a non-real narrative for presumably nefarious purposes. I mean, people who are lying to you, hacking accounts in order to lie to you, are presumed to not have your best interests at heart. So I feel nefarious is the the right word here. So I've reported them, and I posted my own comment here, basically just briefly describing what I was seeing. We'll see if the channel owner gets my account or my comment removed. So I posted, so this channel has years of cooking videos with a young female voice speaking Turkish. Only cooking videos until upload stopped about a month ago, followed by war-focused videos starting about 3 days ago with an English AI generated voice. I don't think this channel is trustworthy, etc., etc. And I reported the channel. YouTube, how much staff they have to pay attention to that kind of stuff and how much priority it gets, who knows? Probably not a lot. So this is kind of the extent of what you can do. And I'm curious. Let's quick refresh this. Pause. It's been 14 minutes and it's not deleted yet, in terms of my comment calling it out. But something I note is that the closest thing I found to anyone calling out this as not trustworthy is one comment saying regurgitating old news and making clickbait titles. All of the other comments, I don't really see much of anything else saying, hey, this is fake. Now there's one here saying all robots, but it's pretty not specific. But yeah, looking through here, there's one saying total bullshit, and there's one comment there saying just bullshit. So maybe. Okay, there's one more here. Let's paste my comment in there. But yeah, when you see that kind of thing that pops up on your feed, say extremely opinionated piece on global events from a channel you have never seen before, well, be wary, and be aware that this stuff is out there and it's kind of accelerating. Yeah. All right. I just came across that. I wanted to make note of it and talk about this crap that's going on to bring attention to it. Like, just be wary of the information you get, especially if it's from a source that you don't recognize. Yeah. Check your sources. I mean, you saw what I did. It was extremely low-hanging fruit to look at this and figure out, oh, yeah, this is not reputable. Just going to the channel, I first looked at their description. They had a description at least, but then going back and just looking through the history of their videos, like what kind of channel are they, how long have they been around, and what is the history of their postings. And for a minute of investigation, I was able to tell, okay, it's a hack channel. All right, I'll end it there. See ya.